I have been asked before why lawyers in Britain and Australia and Canada wear those garish white wigs. And here's the answer to that. The first reason is that in those countries, and here too, but in those countries, it's very important to give an austere, serious atmosphere in the courtroom, especially in criminal proceedings. And it's also important to make it clear that justice is blind. And so these optics inside the courtroom, including the wigs, do that. Everyone is very identical in appearance, except maybe their faces. That's it. They also wear these very austere black robes as well. That's the first reason, to keep that serious atmosphere of neutrality in the courtroom. The second reason, and the way it originally developed before it became a tradition, was in the early 17th century, a syphilis outbreak that spread across Europe, and it affected the hair and scalp. And so a lot of lawyers and judges who had scalp and hair problems because of syphilis decided to adopt the wigs used in the French court. The king and his deputies all wore these wigs, and so the British adopted those wigs to cover the syphilitic sores and hair loss. It's not funny, but that's just a curious way that it came about. And then after time, it became a tradition, and it continues to this day. I don't know if it will ever end. I know that it's still practiced in Britain. I've seen it in Australia too, and I've heard that they do it in Canada as well. But that's the reason.